welcome to episode 192 of the Ben Briggs podcast. I am Ben Briggs. It is Saturday, people. Saturday the 6th of March, 2021. And the weekend here has started already, people. It is 9 o'clock in the morning and it is fucking beautiful. Beautiful, Bernard. It is beautiful outside. It's going to be a hot one today, I think. After the squabbling masses embarked on all the parks the other day, the weather is holding up. I've just been outside, actually, and it's fucking lovely already. Clear blue skies over Briggs Towers today. So I might think about doing something a little bit later. That's why I thought, oh, fuck it. Let's get this podcast fucking done so we can fucking get out of here and do something. Although, being the serial procrastinator that I am, I imagine I will do very little. I imagine I have big intentions of doing things and then never do it. I hopefully I'll be able to pull my finger out of my asshole. Are you going to pull your finger out of your anus? Yes, I am. That was one of my father's favorite sayings. Pull your finger out. That was. I imagine it was out of my asshole. I didn't get him to clarify when I was a child. Do you mean out of my asshole, Dad, or where exactly? Just pull your finger out. Is it the arse, though? Can we just have some clarification on that? What do you mean I've got no dinner, I'm going to bed? Well, I just wanted clarification of where my finger is right now and where I need to pull it out from. I never said that. I never said. I just used to take it like a man and deal with it in retirement. That's what I expect to do. Anyway, oh, fucking hell. Childhood comes back to you. Anyway, other people who have been prevented from doing things. Here we go. So I haven't. I've got a few. We'll start that story in a minute. Actually, I've got a few things I want to do today. Like, I've got to go out and about, on a nice day and that sort of thing. It's quite nice to go out and about in it. And because, as said on last time's podcast, I've got a new car, little Mini Cooper. I tell you what, man. I thoroughly recommend getting a little Mini Cooper because they've got mine's got it's got a green mode, which is for all you, hey man, I'm a fucking hippie, fucking save the environment, you save the dolphins, man. Why, hey, Chinese, Japanese people, whatever, casting aspersions because you sort of you have the same sort of ethnic look, and we can't really tell the difference between you. Hey, Japanese people, leave the dolphins alone, man. You got one of those modes, like a green mode where you accelerate, and there's like a little green circle, and when you accelerate, that takes it out. The idea is to keep the little ball thing in the green circle, which is a fucking nightmare. It's essentially I'm playing like that old Atari game of Pong. So I've already I tried it out. I've already fucking took that out of the equation. That's not going to happen. Then the next mode on there is like a mid mode, which sort of just like it's for normal driving and that sort of thing, and it's slightly less economical than the green mode. But at least you don't have to keep staring at that thing and not looking at the road all the time to make sure that the little ball's in the fucking green bit. And then you got super sports mode, baby. Oh yeah. Which burns fucking petrol like shit, but it means the Mini Cooper I've got, everything sort of tightens up and it becomes like a fucking go-kart, and it was the most fun driving round country roads, just throwing it around country roads and shit like that, hoping that there's not some lame ass on a horse, or you're going to end up like having to pull yourself out of its airhole by careering into the back of it, or hopefully there's no cyclists around or anything like that because you're throwing it around. But it's fucking wicked fun. So it's also got cruise control. It's the first car I've got that has got cruise control on it, and I don't know how people use it around town, but on the motorway it is fucking great. Take your foot off, you know, as long as I have to keep remembering that I am actually driving the car. It's also got that stop-start thing, but I ain't got no time for that. I ain't got no time for stop-start, baby. I'm all about the start. I don't want to stop, so I'm all about that. But, yeah, so I may take it up for a bit of a drive up to Birmingham today and have a bit of a fuck about with it. But I'm just getting used to all the fucking new technology, because my old car was basically you put your key in, you fucking turn it, there's your fucking accelerator, there's your fucking brake, there's your fucking clutch. What more do you want, you fucking penis? Now get out of here, you fucking mug. Which is basically, I imagine, what the guy was thinking when he sold me the car, my old car initially. You got a fucking window wiper on your side that fucking works, son. You got a fucking accelerator, you got a fucking clutch, you got a fucking brake, you got a fucking handbrake, you got indicators. What more do you fucking need, you fucking melt? Now give me the fucking money, get the fuck out of here, and I don't want to see you again, you can't. Yeah, so yes, so yeah, it's all high tech, man, and I fucking love taking the roof back. It sort of like goes about halfway and then goes all the way back. But I've not seen either as well on a mini convertible. It's got a Union Jack on the roof. So on a convertible, usually they're plain black, but this is black with like a grey Union Jack on the top, and it looks fucking cool, baby. So yeah, I'm into all that at the minute. Obviously, the first time I fucking ding it or something like that, I'm going to be horrendously upset. And then I imagine in about 10 years' time, when it is dead and done about 200,000 miles, we will all mourn it together on this podcast, people. Let's... The inevitability of having something fucking nice and someone's going to fuck it up, innit? Someone's going to put a fucking ding in it. Someone's going to fucking crash into it. Someone's going to scratch it or fucking walk past it with a fucking buckle on their bag and just, oh, I don't give a fuck about anybody else's shit. I just need to scratch my bag against something. Somebody like that is going to fucking do it. I was seriously deciding whether or not to get cameras to put on the car. You know, those cameras when you park up, they still keep recording, because even if somebody does scratch it or fucking key it or something like that, just the thought of not knowing who did it, I just want to see the cunt's fucking face. I feel like John Travolta out of Pulp Fiction. It'd be worth them doing it just to catch them doing it. Yeah, so inevitably that's going to happen at some point, isn't it? Anyway, let's have a little bit of tea. There we go. A little bit more, actually. I'm a little bit parched this morning. It must be the warm weather. We're going to hit those heady heights of 13 degrees, baby. Woo! Paddling pool in the fucking garden. Get the fucking kids in it. Make sure there's not too much water so they don't fucking drown. Face first in the fucking pool. That's the worst thing about having kids. You have to fucking prevent them from, not that I know this, but I imagine that's the worst thing. You have to prevent them from dying all the time. And if they do die, then you can't just bury them in a garden like a fucking cat. People are going to ask questions, aren't they? Anyway, enjoy your summer. Enjoy that swimming. Jesus. That's why you see kids with like multiple fucking armbands on them. They wouldn't drown in a fucking tsunami when you see these kids in the swimming pool. Little kids have got armbands around their feet, around their fucking wrists, around their fucking neck. Jesus. Right, let's have a little bit more tea and then move on with this fucking podcast, shall we, people? I know I'm preoccupied with getting a suntan. Get some of this fucking sun rays on this fucking pale, pasty skin. Right. First bit we're going to talk about today. This is a secret Pontin's blacklist. Now, if you're not aware of Pontins in this country, right? Pontins and Butlins are pretty much the same thing. They're like shitty old style fucking holiday camps. They have like chalets and shit like it's. Imagine the night Dirty Dancing. Imagine that. Fucking Kellerman's or whatever it was. Kellerman's. Visitors, death and death. That guy who sang that the old guy in that had a really bad lisp, and that always stays with me. Visitors, death and death. Yeah, that guy. Imagine that place, the Kellerman's place. It's essentially how that looked in the 1950s, the way they did that in Dirty Dancing, the 1950s fucking holiday camp thing. Imagine that having aged up until like 2021, where we are now, 70 odd years later, not a lick of fucking paint put on it, and you've got a fucking Pontins. And not populated by middle class doctors or people, or staffed by people who are going to become doctors, or there's not like some 40-year-old guy in a fucking leather jacket going around grooming your daughter, teaching her dancing. But it is populated entirely by working class scum. people who go, no, not necessarily working class scum, but it is like, being that sort of like scum myself, I'm proud to say this, but like I'd rather go abroad. It's people who go, it's the type of people who go, why the fuck do I need to go abroad? I've got everything I need here. There's a fucking bar, there's a fucking room I can take my missus back to and slam her head into the fucking wardrobe. What fucking else doing it? There's a fucking swimming pool. I can piss in the fucking swimming pool. I can get pissed and then I can knock my missus about. On holiday, what the fuck do I need to go abroad for? Yeah, imagine those sort of people. Anyway, I have been, oddly enough, they used to hold football tournaments in Southport. It was either a Butlins or a Pontins. I think it was a Butlins. It used to be by the sand dunes and that sort of thing, near the beach, but not too close to the beach. There used to be like a place there. They used to hold football tournaments, so we used to go like for a week or whatever. We won it fucking 1 year. It was like a national tournament, and I think we were under 15s and won it 1 year. That's 1 year we won like the league, the cup, and that national tournament as well. We just fucking smashed it. We had a good team, but yeah, imagine that. That's Pontins, right? So Pontins, this place is now blacklisted. It's got a secret blacklist, almost like the Pontins Gestapo, where they've made a list of people that they're preventing from going on there, and apparently most of them have Irish surnames. It just reads no Irish, no Irish, no Irish. Yes, so this is in a bid to I think it's basically anti-traveller. The gypsy travellers, the Romany gypsies. I don't know if they're Romany gypsies or Irish gypsies or whatever. I don't know if Irish gypsies. I think gypsies is a derogatory term now. Would you like to buy some lurky hair? I think that would be racist. I've no idea. We had, when we were younger, we used to have travellers from the travelling community. Yeah, I think gypsies is gypsies a term. I need to. Let's clarify that first. Is gypsy a derogatory term? Is gypsy a derogatory term? Frequently asked European racism. Who are the Roma? What is anti-gypsyism? Names of the Romani people. Oh, Romani, yeah. In English, it's gypsies or gypsies and Roma. It doesn't say whether it's a derogatory term or not. I imagine. Is gypsy a slur? Here we go. Some people who identify themselves as ethnically Roma, also called Romani, or are offended by gypsies. Oh, right. So Romani gypsies, Romani people are offended by the term gypsy. Well, normally considered a racial slur. The word gypsy in the US refers to a person of Romani heritage. So, okay, so you'd say Romani or you'd say traveller. Let's stick with traveller, shall we? That's on the safe side there. When you say the word gypsy, you always have the idea of a woman in a headscarf. You know, like if you don't fucking buy something off her, then she'll curse you. That's what we used to have. You used to get that. You used to get like the gypsy woman coming around the fucking, coming around the doors trying to sell Lucky Heather and shit like that. And then the next day her old man would try and tarmac your fucking drive outside. He was less cursy. I must admit. The Lucky Heather, or she wanted to come in and use your toilet. My mum was always like, no, you're not coming in to use the toilet. Would you like to buy some Lucky Heather? Can I take a big fucking steaming dump in your toilet? No, you're right. Because no doubt when we get, that was the theory. This was the theory, not to cast aspersions, but it was always the thing. If you let them in to use your toilet, then you'd fucking go into your bathroom afterwards and everything would be stripped. I don't know. And then just like a sprig of Lucky Heather on the floor. Yeah, it didn't really seem that lucky after all. So yeah, but they genuinely used to come around the doors and do that, and then wish you some sort of harm if you didn't buy the Lucky Heather off them. That I don't know what was that lucky about it really. I imagine because you didn't have the curse put on you and you got rid of them immediately and you kept your clean toilet. Oh dear. But anyway, this is a story. Pontins have blacklisted people with Irish-sounding names. So basically to blacklist the traveller community because they say, like they cause trouble and stuff like that, which, I imagine not all the travelling community do, but my dealings over the years of what I have witnessed when parts of the travelling community, not all of them obviously, but there's always an atmosphere when they fucking walk in a pub, and I've been in enough pubs over the years and witnessed just chaos. Just sitting there drinking my pint thinking, oh fucking hell, Jesus. Why did that person say hello and start talking to... I don't know. A blacklist circulated by the holiday park operator Pontin's telling its staff not to book accommodation for people with Irish surnames has been described as completely unacceptable by Downing Street. The list of undesirable guests was sent to booking operators who were told, we do not want these guests on our park. Jesus, yeah, it's a little bit apartheid, isn't it? Please watch out for the following names for any future bookings. Anyone whose surname begins with O. Out. The list, which included names such as Kearney, Boylan, McGuinness, and O'Mahony, was an example of anti-traveller discrimination, a spokesperson for... Yeah, trying. Hello, I'd like to book a holiday at Pontin's, please. What's your name? Oh, my name, Mr. Smith. Sure this isn't Mr. O'Mahony? Oh, no, this is Mr. Smith. The attached memo said several guests are unwelcome at Pontin's. However, some of these will try and book, especially in the school holidays. But the list only provided surnames. A whistleblower approached some fucking grass. A whistleblower who approached the Equality and Human Rights Commission with the policy also revealed the firm had been monitoring calls within its contact centre and refusing bookings made by people with an Irish accent or surname. I mean, it's pretty bad. I don't know. I don't know to be. I don't know to be perfectly honest. Firstly, I wouldn't book a fucking holiday at Pontin's because the money you can spend there, you might as well fucking fuck off to somewhere like Greece where it's nice, the weather's nice, and it's, you know, it's not shit. Everybody knows the fucking shit fucking entertainment at Butlins and Pontins and places like that. It's a fucking shit fest. The chalets are fucking falling down. Oh, actually, Butlins and Pontins are really... Are they really nice? You spend $1,000 for a week there and you can go off, like, for an all-inclusive holiday in somewhere like Spain, Greece or Gran Canaria for $1,000 for a week, where you've got the sun, you've got unlimited booze, you've got a fucking nice swimming pool. You don't have to fucking worry about taking a massive fucking winter coat and shorts because you don't know what the fucking weather's doing in this country from one day to the next. Lovely outside today, by the way, as mentioned earlier. Yeah, fucking hell, Jesus. Yeah, I've seen some parts of the traveller community just smash up fucking pubs. Oh, fucking hell. I don't know how much. Just let them in. If you're at Pontin's, if you're the owners of Pontin's, and they even do smash the place up, they're going to do about 50 quid's worth of fucking damage, even if they raise it to the ground. Claim on the insurance and get out of the fucking holiday business. That's what I'd do. Just let them go in there, smash the fucking place up if they want to. Obviously, there's going to be some travellers just having a quiet G&T in the corner, while others, inevitably, every now and again, smash the place up. Not that other people don't as well. Just let it be a fucking free-for-all, raise it to the ground, and end Pontins forever. End people's suffering on holiday. People ought to be relaxing on holiday, not suffering in essentially a concentration camp with entertainment. That's it. It's a concentration camp with people who look after kids and a shit fucking magic act on. Welcome to Pontin's. It'll give you the ultimate experience that Jews had during the Second World War, plus a shit magician. That ought to be their fucking tagline. That ought to be it. Oh, fucking hell. Sorry about that. Here we go. What's this next one? This is something I saw today. Yesterday, I think, on Facebook. Fucking hell, I tell you what. It's that it feels that warm today. I don't know if I've got the heating on, actually. In which case, it's about 21 degrees in here, because that is my prime temperature. But I am fucking... I am perspiring a bit here, baby. I've noticed as well, since I've put on weight, I don't know whether this happens. If any fatties want to write in at all, but I don't know whether this happens for you fatties out there, because now I am more or less one of your number, you know what I mean? I've put on a few pounds, so I can use the discriminatory term of fatty, I think, in the belly area anyway. I don't know what it is, but I fucking wake up and I am soaked in fucking sweat at the minute. Whether that is just having the room temperature a little bit too warm, whether I am, I don't know, having fucking action-packed fucking dreams, I don't know, but or whether this is just down to having put on about 1.5 stone, and that's my body trying to exercise all the fucking shit out of me when I'm asleep. Well, he's not going to bother exercising when he's awake. Let's try and do it for him when he's asleep. That could be it. That could be what my body's just... Oh, fucking hell, he's given up. So if he carries on like this, he's going to have an heart attack in the next couple of years. Come on, guys, let's get him working out at night. I'll have to video myself at night. See what I actually get up to. That would fascinate me, by the way. Videoing myself at night to see what actually does, because obviously what you actually do at night and shit like that. How many times you turn over, whether you talk in your sleep or whatever, fascinate me. Whether you snore, I might have to do that. People. Let me know if you've done it. It seems a bit narcissistic, really, doesn't it? I must be coming up with something amazing during my sleep because I do it all day long when I'm awake. I don't know. It just fascinates me, that sort of thing. Anyway, this was something that came up. This is it, people. We have found it here on the Ben Briggs podcast in meme form. Somebody said a secret. Somebody posted this. A secret to happiness is letting every situation be what it is instead of what you think it should be. I'll read that again. The secret to happiness is letting every situation be what it is instead of what you think it should be. I don't know. It doesn't seem to resonate, you know. Every situation be what it is. Somebody's chasing you with a knife. You're just like, well, it is what it is, isn't it? I think this should be, instead of what you think it should be, this should be me making my escape, but I'm just letting this situation be what it is. It's a person trying to murder me with a knife, so I'll just stop my running. I'm not sure about that. I think the secret to happiness is something different for everybody, isn't it? You know what I mean? Depending on your own fucking personality and what you want out of life. The secret for happiness for some people is just fucking banging a bird, marrying her, settling down, having 2 kids and working in a fucking shit job, but living for the weekend, baby. You know, the secret to happiness for somebody else is striving for a goal, isn't it? You know, and constantly doing that and working towards it and having little victories on the way up until, you know, hopefully reaching that goal. But the striving for it is the secret to happiness for some people. The secret to happiness for some people is killing other people, isn't it? You know, that's what fucking drives them on, fucking serial killers and shit like that. You know, I have a massive urge to, you know, brutally murder loads of people. In this context, it's like every situation, well, just let that situation be what it is instead of thinking, you know, what it should be. Go on, you go out there and you fucking brutally murder people and don't think about what it should be, which is a crime. All this fucking pseudo fucking bullshit fucking philosophy that people try and tout, you know, on the internet just to fucking get likes. You know, it'll be the most simple base thing, won't it? Or somebody will like post something up about, you know, nobody can hurt you unless you let them or whatever. Well, you know, oh, this is great. Stay strong. Hey, baby, stay strong, baby. By the way, are you single? Oh, no. Okay. Won't do anything about that then. It's all that, you know, fucking almost people trying to put a fucking nail on life in it and go, right, that's that. I can grip onto that. I've got that. No matter what else goes wrong in my life, I got that meme, man. I got the meme. I got the meme about happiness. And it's just about letting every situation be what it is instead of what you think it should be. I got that. I've lost my fucking house, I lost my fucking wife, but I got that fucking meme, and I got that meme. That will, you know. And I know it gives some people fucking hope, or some people, you know, some sort of like, you know, way of coping with things. But, you know, it's just like everybody now is a fucking philosopher. because they've had like a vague idea about like and can send out a fucking meme about it, and then other people share that shit, and and it's just the same old cliched bullshit, isn't it, that people come out with. They're not coming out with great quotes about life or anything like that. They're not fighting or standing up for things. They're not like the fucking next Muhammad Ali, not going into the Vietnam War, are they? They're just like somebody who, just wants something shared. That's it. That's what people will look back on in the future. The philosophy of the 21st century will be tiny little sound bites that are cliches of other things other people said ages ago. No, it'll be all of our little philosophies, like the things that Lincoln said, or the things that, great philosophers have said in the past that are regularly quoted, or the Oscar Wildes, or, other literary things. That's all gone, baby. That's all gone. It'll be, the secret to happiness is letting every situation be what it is instead of what you think it should be. Tracy Robinson. Tracy Robinson Facebook post. 5th of March 2021. Oh, wow. We'll have to scroll back and see that. Fucking Jesus Christ. Everyone these days is a philosopher. What are we on? 30 minutes, people. 31 minutes, actually. That was episode 192 of the Ben Briggs podcast. If you want to message me at all, it is just podcast@benbriggs.co.uk. I will be back on Tuesday, motherfuckers. Enjoy the rest of your fucking weekend. If you're in the UK, bask in that sun. Get that fucking bathing suit on. Go and fucking take a dip in the puddles, which no doubt are still there from the rain from last week. Cool off a little bit. And I'll speak to you on Tuesday. Take care.